think ghosting most likely, I don't agree with it, but I think it's because of like the volume of work that they are doing. So they move on very fast.
So what is the best strategy to break out of the ghosting zone and start getting real traction? That is interviews.
I just say being good. And I don't think you can avoid being ghosted. Even there are people that recruiters reach out to them, like you want to approach somebody, the guy did interview and then you ghosted the person. So I think ghosting most likely, I don't agree with it, but I think it's because of like the volume of work that they are doing. So they move on very fast. So sometimes if you don't like call them to follow up, they are like, please, I don't know what's going on. They'll be like, oh my God, I'm so sorry, we're not moving forward and all of that. But the best strategy, like I would say, would be to be very good at what you do. I think most people underestimate the fact that the technical side needs to be very solid, but the behavioral or soft skill side, because even if somebody connects you, the president connects you, for instance, it will get you the job, but it will most likely not keep you there because you're not good. So the job strategy, I would say, is that first of all, I love to say that, especially entry-level people, right? NYSC fresh graduates or people who are looking to transition, you need to be so good at the knowledge part of the area you're going to, that if for any chance you get an interview, they cannot resist you. Like, let there not be a question that they would ask you in an interview that you don't know, and it's a knowledge problem because you didn't learn it or because you forgot it. Like, you want to be so good at what you do, right? That once you open your mouth to, and that was how I landed my first HR job. Like, because I was so passionate about what I was doing, I was consuming knowledge, I was learning all of these things. When I got my first HR job, it was like a gig. It was an international gig that paid in dollars, like a recruitment gig, an international gig. And I had my interview, and the guy was like, it sounded like somebody who has been in HR for many years. But it was because I had read so much, taken so much courses that I became HR. I just didn't have the platform to practice my experience. And that's where I want job seekers to get to, right? They need to get knowledge. I know that they're like, oh, money, but there are like so many free resources out there for you to just learn and become better. And then once you do your interviews, I think after 24 hours, it's safe to follow up. If they don't get back to you, just move on. I think most people tie so much importance. Once you get an interview, you start spending the salary in your head. You're already spending the salary that, oh my God, once I resume like this money. And then when they don't hear back, instead of them to let go and start pursuing the next opportunity, they are stuck. They're like, oh, I'm still waiting for this person. Oh God, let them get back to me and all of that. So I think it's just to be fast with your applications and be fast to move on as well, right? And that's why it's good to keep applying. So the more you're applying and the more interviews you're doing, if anybody's not getting back to you, it's their loss, essentially. Their loss is their business.